Hello, my name is Xingchen. I'm your Chinese teacher. In today's lesson, we are going to learn first 2 basic strokes and 8 Chinese characters. This is the first basic stroke, the horizontal stroke. We call it hang, hang. The horizontal stroke is written from left to right. You cannot write it in the opposite direction, which means it cannot be written from right to left. Remember that all the strokes should be written in certain directions. Now let's look at how to write the numbers 1, 2, 3 in Chinese characters. We use one horizontal stroke to represent number 1, yi. The character yi goes straight forward from left to right. We use 2 horizontal strokes to write number 2, R. When you write the character R, first write the top shorter horizontal stroke, then the longer one underneath. We use 3 horizontal strokes for number 3, san. The character san should be written from top to bottom. So we first write the top 2 short horizontal strokes. Actually, the second stroke is a little bit shorter than the first one. Then we write the third horizontal stroke, which is the longest. The space between the 3 strokes is the same. While you can say the Chinese characters for 1, 2, 3 are so simple and logical. This is the second basic stroke, the vertical stroke. We call it a shu. The vertical stroke shu is written from top to bottom. You cannot write it from bottom to top. In today's lesson, we are going to learn 5 Chinese characters that have vertical stroke shu. The character is shi, which is number 10. Sometimes Chinese people use this hand gesture for number 10. Now you know it does make sense. So far, we know the Chinese characters 1, 2, 3, 10 for number 1, 2, 3, and 10. Let's combine them to practice more numbers. 11, 12, 13, 20, 21, 22, 23, 30, 31, 32, 33. I'm sure you can read and write these numbers in Chinese characters now. Here is the correct stroke order of 10. The horizontal stroke hang should go first, and then the vertical stroke shu. One more time. Hang, shu is number 10. 10. This character is shang. And here are 2 ancient forms of character shang. Ancient Chinese people add a short horizontal line or vertical line over a long horizontal line to indicate the meaning of above in position. The character shang can be used after a noun to say above, on top of, or on the surface of. For example, 头上. The character 头 means the head, so 头上 means above the head. 山上. The character 山 means mountain, so the meaning of 山上 is on top of the mountain. 门上. 门 means door, so 门上 means on the surface of the door or just on the door. Here is the correct stroke order of shang. The vertical stroke shu should be written first, then the horizontal stroke hang, and the longer horizontal stroke hang. 3 strokes in total. One more time. Shu, hang, hang, shang. It can be used after the noun to say above, on top of, or on the surface of. This character is gong. Before I tell you its meaning, I want to show you something very interesting. This is how the character gong looked like. When ancient Chinese people created it, this is a kind of tool used by ancient Chinese people. Now you can say the character gong is originally made by outlining rough shape with this tool with simple lines. So the character gong originally means tool, and one of these extended meanings means to work, because people use tool to work. It does make sense. Here is the word with the character gong. Gong here means to work. The meaning of the character ren is person. So gongren means worker, a person who works. Here is the correct stroke order of the gong. Write the top short hang first, then the vertical shu. The last is the bottom hang, which is longer than the top one. 3 strokes in total. One more time. Hang, shu, hang, gong, tu, or work. This is the character tu, tu. The ancient form of the character tu looks like a land of soil. So tu originally means soil, and one of the extended meanings is land. Here is the word with the character tu, guo tu, guo tu. The character guo is country. Tu here means land. So guo tu means country's land or country's territory. Here's the correct stroke order of tu. Write short hang first, then the vertical stroke shu goes across the short hang. The second hang is longer. 3 strokes in total. One more time. Hang, shu, hang, tu. This character is wang, wang. This is the ancient form of character wang. In this picture, you can say there is a big axe, which is symbol of the king's power. So based on the shape of big axe, ancient Chinese people created the character wang to indicate the meaning of the king. Here is the word with the character wang, wangzi. Wang means king. The meaning of the character zi is son. King's son is prince. So the word wangzi means prince. Here is the correct stroke order of wang. The top and the middle horizontal strokes hang are written before the vertical stroke shu. The last stroke is the bottom hang, which is longer. 4 strokes in total. One more time. Hang, hang, shu, hang, wang, king.